Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you've joined me as today I'll be making my favourite earrings to restock them in my shop. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Courtney, a small handmade jewellery business owner, and I'm also just starting out on YouTube. In this video, I'll be showing you a much shortened version of my full process, from carefully inspecting each bead to ensure the best quality to the finishing touch of adding a backing card. At the end, I'll also be revealing how many pairs I've sold, which is a number I found pretty shocking. I also thought it would be really nice to chat with you about the earrings and wisteria in general. I first made these earrings in 2023 for my spring collection, and they looked a little bit different. Like, I used chain instead of jump rings, which I soon changed as they didn't fall as neatly as I wanted them to. As my skills and tools have evolved, so has my jewellery, and I'm really happy with how the current version looks and moves. Sort of like how wisteria flows in the wind, when you move your head, they'll dangle a little bit. Wisteria is one of my favourite flowers. Honestly, I'm tempted to say my absolute favourite, but the lily of the valley is also really pretty. Maybe I'm just indecisive, but there's so many I adore. I'd also love to know your personal favourite in the comments. Wisteria is a fast-growing trailing plant that, once mature, blooms cascading blossoms annually during the late spring to early summer. There's around 10 species with blooms ranging from purple, pink, white, and less commonly, yellow, which I didn't actually know when going into this video. I think the purple one is my personal favourite, although they're all so pretty. I wonder if I should make these earrings in those colours too. Let me know if you think that's actually a good idea or if I'm just getting ahead of myself. Anyway, back on topic. It's native to North America and some parts of Asia, specifically China, Japan and Korea, which when I was researching seemed kind of odd at first glance, but then I remembered that geographically America and East Asia are relatively close. Aside from, the vast stretch of the Pacific Ocean, that is. But I always forget, considering the map of the world makes them look so far apart. I guess I also forgot that I literally have a globe sitting on my workspace. Oops. Wisteria holds the Guinness World Record for the largest known blossoming plant. Specifically, that is, the tree planted in 1892, California, USA, with branches spanning over 500 feet and an estimated 1.5 million total blooms, as of 1994 when the record was given. Although more recently there seems to be speculation that Ashikaga Flower Park, Japan may now be the home to the largest wisteria tree, with an impressive tunnel-like display that visitors can walk through. However, due to limited English sources and translations, I'm not sure if that's actually referring to just the largest tree, or the full display of the park's 350 total wisteria trees. Either way, that's very impressive, but all I know for sure is that I would absolutely love to attend the Wisteria Festival. That's when they're all in bloom. I imagine it would look so magical and smell absolutely incredible. Or maybe not, since they're known for being very fragrant, and I unfortunately do get hay fever. Oh well, that's the price I'm willing to pay. That and the plane ticket to Japan. Willing to pay, yes. Can afford to pay, not yet, but one day. Subscribe to help me achieve that, I guess. Although, to skip on those travel expenses for now, another notable mention is much closer to home for me. That goes to a London brewery whose building provides structural support for Europe's oldest and largest wisteria. Planted in approximately 1816, this vine was a gift from a Chinese merchant and is believed to be the mother plant for the majority of wisteria outside of its native zones, which I think is pretty interesting. I would also really love to have my own wisteria tree adorning my home one day, but they can take around 10 years to flower, so the best time to plant one would have been, I guess, 10 years ago. But hey, I was too busy playing Minecraft when I was 13. Yeah, those were the days. Also, I'm currently renting a house, as getting approved for a mortgage when you're self-employed, thus with an unstable monthly income, is a bit of a challenge to say the least. And it would totally break my heart to have to leave my little tree behind when I move again. But recently I discovered that wisteria bonsai trees are a possibility. They're really cute, and bonsai is an art form that I've appreciated, albeit from afar, since I was a little kid, so I'm super tempted to dive into all the research and have a go for myself. Seriously, if this video gets to 1 like, I'll do it. Maybe. After all, bonsai is a technique that requires a lot of knowledge, skill, and patience, and right now, all I have is a dream. Based on what I've read online, a bonsai wisteria may actually be a better option, as it can be considered an invasive plant. That's due to its rapid growth that can smother other plants, large spanning root systems that can damage walls and floors, and of course the lush canopies when in bloom that may block the sunlight to other plants below. That's actually quite sad, but with proper care and yearly pruning, those risks can be easily managed. Okay, so I think that was a pretty sufficient info dump, so back to the earrings. You'll see me using that tool a lot, like a lot. And it's something that I would 100% recommend to anyone who makes jewelry. I wish this was sponsored, but it isn't. I just love it. The Beadsmith Looper is something that I put off purchasing for so long because they're about £30, which seemed like kind of a lot for what it is. But it's really improved my quality of work, so it's totally worth it. I like this specific one because it creates the smallest size loops that are super strong and sturdy, which also makes my jewelry strong. Of course, please still be gentle with my creations, as I mainly work with glass beads, which can obviously be quite fragile. Whilst you're here, and on a completely unrelated note, I really need an objective opinion on my nails. I know it's random, but you're going to be seeing my hands a lot in videos, so your opinion definitely matters to me. I've recently switched from painting my own nails with a gel polish to now making press-ons, and I'm not sure if they look as good. They're about the same length as my nails were, but the uniformity of them is kind of throwing me off. I'm not used to them all looking so perfect. Making press-ons though is a lot easier and quicker, so maybe I can get used to them if you think they look okay. Please let me know. As promised, here's how many pairs I've sold since they were released. Drumroll please. In total, I've sold 140 pairs, 94 in silver and 46 in gold, which I'm really pleased with considering I only released the gold options mid last year. I can't believe there's 140 other people wearing my favourite earrings. That's so awesome and I'm really grateful. So if you'd like to join this super cool club, please feel free to check out my Etsy shop that's linked below in the description. Thank you so much for watching. If you also worked on a project whilst hanging out with me today, I'd love to know what you got up to. And remember to let me know your favourite flower too, as little things like that are always super interesting to me. See you soon. Love, the Mystical Bunny.